I think it's gonna be a banger match. Wolves, I hope we can yell at each other later on stage, and I hope we can make the match more entertaining.
首先，我觉得 Paperlex 跟我们蛮相近的嘛，都挺激进的，也能稳，所以我觉得这场对局肯定很精彩，所以我也很期待。
No one can copy Paperlex playstyle. I think we're gonna be scarier. You like to play crazy? I will show you how to be crazy.
狼队很渴望拿这个冠军。
I don't think it's anything to worry about. Too loud? Is it way too loud? I think it's way too loud.
Of what a wolf is to a train. It feels like this is the opportunity for PRX. They came up from nothing really at the beginning of stage 1, missing out on Bangkok to make their 3rd global final and maybe finally have a chance to lift a trophy.
And Wolves from going to taking down fan favorites to becoming one of them. And let's take a look at the Omen map select now, because PaperX is going to be banning Haven and Wolves banned Icebox. So information that is not displayed here. Wolves won the coin toss and decided to put PaperX in the situation of banning Haven, since both of the teams do not want to ban it. So do you think that gives them a little bit of an advantage, maybe?
I think it does. They get maps that they're going to be pretty happy with. I think especially ending on the decider of Split. Don't get me wrong, PaperX have been good there, they've been explosive, but I love what Wolves have been showing on the attack side of that map. I think their defensive protocols are also really strong. If we go all the way, that's a great chance for that.
And it's the map that both of the teams have picked the most. I think that it will be a very, very fair decider, but it all starts with Lotus and what these two teams can bring onto the table. We saw Wolves having a shaky start against Gen G. Is it going to be the same against the PaperX that will probably be super hungry for that final?
And you can hear the crowd. And the moment certainly does not escape that young man right there, who's looking to make history, not just for himself, but for VCT China to be another team to punch their ticket to a grand finals that is not EDG. So for SoFat Baby and the rest of the squad, this is a massive moment and a massive achievement for this squad. But across that stage, they know exactly what meets them. It's a freight train that's showing no sign of stopping. And Mimi, they could very well plow through their opponent if they're not careful.
I imagine most of the fans here cheering the names of the Wolves players, rooting on that team. A lot of them probably didn't even know who these guys were coming into the tournament. They are a squad of relatively unknown players that have stepped up in Toronto, have made themselves known against a PaperX who has always been the sweetheart of this community, have always been a fan favorite, the team that everyone wants to see make it to a final.
Very weird territory that we're in. Typically when PaperX is on that stage, no matter what, they are the fan favorite. Granted, a lot of people still going for them, Kukuka.
Yeah.
But there is that energy in the arena where people are thinking to
Alex
themselves.
is smiling. It's one of those, that's because Lotus still has not started. But yeah, it's going to be definitely one of the most important matches for PaperX to the date. Yes, we've seen it in finals before, but after Pacific got their first winner, after it was not them, it's been a we are waiting for you to be back.
But PaperX has been here in national finals before. They're comfortable on these kinds of stages under this kind of pressure. This is the first chance to make a final for Wolves. Here's your agent select, and it doesn't look like we're getting any surprises. PaperX going back to this double duelist comp has been so successful for them.
Yeah, they struggle a lot against Team Liquid during the Swiss stage on their second half, on their attacking half. The retakes and the way that they've controlled the map from this defense has been very, very good for them. If they can replicate what they did in that matchup, it should be a win for them. But the score has been extremely tight for PaperX to find a convincing win here on Lotus.
Absolutely. This whole series, I'm looking at how PaperX deal with Spring. He's arguably the most important player in the server on their attacking sides with how prioritizing getting into lurk positions, affecting the team's macro in these late rounds. I want to see PaperX being proactive at re-clearing space, flushing out these lurks, not letting Spring get away with the shenanigans he's been up to all tournament.
Yeah, and at the same time, you have to think of what Wolves have to care about. Something, if he gets on with that operator easily, they're going to have a very good chance of snowballing this defense.
That's the scary part, right? If he's able to get that op online, you need to shut him down. Otherwise, he will run roughshod all over you there.
He absolutely will. So much pressure for these Wolves players. The style that they play, that slow, structured Valorant. I think it befits staying calm in these situations, but GB, this is going to be a big one for them.
Oh yeah, Toronto! Are you ready for the upper bracket final? And let's go ahead and send it over to two of the greatest of all time on the mic. It's Pansy and Hypoc.
Thank you so much, GB and the Desk. Yeah, Mike, I think we have to kind of touch on what the Desk was talking about there. This stylistic head-to-head is something to be excited for.
And it is, yeah, it's almost, I mean, talking in the lead up to this, talking about a similar play style, but actually PaperX almost have the recipe to break apart what Wolves have kind of made the cornerstone of their playbook, right? This slow creeping default, looking for a gap somewhere. PaperX are the team that time and time again are able to come up with ideas on the fly to really disrupt that sort of gameplay.
And again, for PaperX, I feel like everyone's looking like they're the underdogs in this.
Which is crazy, right?
Hey, do you not remember them in Champs Finals? Yeah, they lost it. I mean, the perennial second place team, sure, but they are a Grand Finals quality team. They have to prove it once again today, up against probably the biggest Cinderella story run we've had in a long time.
I mean, poetic, right? Almost matching EG's run.
Very much so.
Could be the ones to gatekeep once more. Bit of presence shown outside C initially. Devi actually taking a ton of damage there. He's got to back away and respect this now. 22 HP. Not sure if it was confirmed on the side of Wolves, but certainly something to consider as the round progresses. He's actually relinquished all control here.
I mean, if it carries on in this fashion, Wolves have got a lovely beginning, and obviously for PaperX, it looks like they want to try and clear some of those question marks. It's taking a lot of utility though. See, the Paranoia went through, the Haunt went through, a lot of their kit got invested to clear that.
Big retake tools off the table here. Wolves rightfully so. Must have known that they found a point of weakness here, but why you tucked into a lurk? Does it get dug out? Forsaken, lazy clearance on the first hit. Jing, next one up.
Yeah, look. Oh! One was fine, the second's ridiculous. And now they've got a comfortable post plant. Remember all that utility that PaperX put to clear out towards rubble. Now, not gonna have it. Gonna have to go back in, guns in hand. Nice from something, needs some more. A lot of bodies to clear just on the site. Wants to just cycle back up. See if that baby has got to. Oh, it's lovely from Wolves. A dreamy beginning. He's out of his chair. And a real statement of intent from Wolves here.
Convincing start to kick off Lotus, and these sort of set plays towards rubble are exactly what I'm talking about. When we
were pretty far behind in that round though.
Yes.
They did try and dig him out, but I said a lazy clearance from Forsaken, and Jing just couldn't stand up to the task.
Most important round of the game.
And I do want to kind of highlight something that was discussed earlier in the day. The fact that these at one point have been scrim partners too. Some real awareness between these two sides. So I'd love to see if we continue to see this, you know, these gaps being found, these moments
so
to
they're going to consistently
find ways
late
to pressure each
C
other. So
after they make some noise.
Plenty coming out for Wolves, and a very light reinvestment here.
I don't think they're
PaperX,
trying to
just that
actually
sheriff
fight AM.
with Divide, otherwise, well, classics. And so far, you're going to be looking at Wolves going through the protocol list. Mike Wright trying to keep this
kill would be huge.
They can afford to lose Spring, but they probably wouldn't want to.
Sure, I mean,
this kill would be huge.
Riskiest rounds versus PaperX are these anti-ecos. Spring.
Nice. 5v4, David is towards C. He's obviously going to play retake.
From round one, only a sheriff recovered though.
So they're going to know
he's
he's
here. Calculated
or no?
loss on the side of Wolves.
And again, it's huge information. You see
no
maybe
idea he's
two,
front B.
perhaps a couple more players over there. You're going to read that as a stat.
Jason's
and they've
a
already
little
got
aware of it,
pretty
though.
much the green light and a very aggressive post-plant hold.
Nice, they've already used
Paranoia
Paranoia and Nate. These guys are wasting
Make
util.
it harder work for PaperX. Make them invest a
Oh my god,
little
Jason,
bit
here's
more.
this guy. He's an open
I
door.
don't mind that at all. As long as they play together, it can get risky. Oh, you got to get all that easy now.
Okay, Jason.
As we're
Yo,
in
the
the
guy's low.
2v2
This guy's
and
low.
Juicy's down low. This is the danger of PaperX. You're never quite out of the woods. Forsaken.
Okay, we have Bulldog now.
Right here too.
1 HP, 1 HP this
Juicy's
guy.
done really well to fight Jing, but Forsaken needs 4.
What a play.
This again.
What a...
Look at
No way, bro. No way. He turned and killed him.
Unreal.
It's fine. Good
Already.
round. Good round.
This sort of explosive play in the
No
second
fucking
round.
way he turns around and actually gets
Always
the
a
kill.
threat in these anti-ecos for Paper X.
Yo, Jason played that perfect.
Get some smiles on the stage. A sigh of relief. Fat BB, ever the hero so far in Toronto.
That was a good eco. I don't give a fuck.
To bail him out
Like, it would have been nice to win, but whatever. It's a great eco. They lost every gun.
Very, very lucky.
I love this guy, though.
Into this now with a broken purchase.
Okay, so same thing. They want to fight C lane. They're going to consistently fake the A fight just to see if they can take the space. The second they lose the A space, they'll go C. They just want to see if these Paper X is fighting A, which is fine. Ilya's here.
Pick up a kill here on the back of some Paper X aggression.
Oh, they're going back to
Like,
retake
quite like
A.
the conditioning early on as well, Mike. It's been this kind of constant lead through towards C, a little bit of a default straight through the middle, but they haven't really tested this A side. So again, if you're Paper X, you're maybe starting to get a bit of a read into
Jing
that as well,
looks
something
very
to start
sleepy.
reacting
I don't
to.
even know what
Again,
that
look at the
means.
spread here so far,
did you even
depending
see this
on
guy?
just that Omen cycling those smokes. So a lot of pressure, but already replay comes
This
in.
guy's gonna
Doesn't
get
quite
0
catch
value.
YU towards middle. Batman wants that information.
This guy's literally going to get negative value. Miracle pistol round.
Really deep. They got back into that. They're reading Paper X rotating
They're
away.
walking B, they're walking B. Come on, come on, come on, Patman.
A committed B here. So
Slow, they're low, they're low, they're low. Get out. Yup, I like that a lot from you.
Juicy up close and personal. He found attack from his throat there.
Yo, 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 yo.
Nice damage on the
Juicy
first
low,
one,
juicy
pretty
low.
great. The pressure
Nice.
now starting to
Beautiful.
mount.
We're good. We're gorgeous.
Clearing out the B
Alright,
side.
chat, get ready for a fucking
Too
stomp.
a little
That's
too
about to
late
take
to
place.
The party here with 25 seconds. There's a firing
The fuck?
squad around that corner. This is 1 in 10, but look at the timer.
Hey, dude.
Situation.
Hey, dude, shut the fuck up. Don't jinx
There
us.
it
Shut
is.
the
Comfortable
fuck
in
up.
the end.
You
The
shut the
Paper
fuck
X
up, bro.
handle that well.
We're chilling.
See if Fat BB positioned as the late round piece here.
Hey,
Played
dude.
out this
Hey,
because
dude, don't jinx us.
Sure,
Don't,
Juicy
please.
caught
Venus,
reload
don't jinx.
Down B.
Really rough timing.
No jinx,
there.
please.
Just nobody to
No, dude.
comfortably
It's confidence.
swing onto that angle. Bail him
Confidence
out.
in my boys.
Even there, I mean, see Fat BB another consolation potentially to find. Just didn't find.
Ilya's
Juicy
standing
already
up?
on the
Nah,
showstopper
we're
here, so you're
chilling.
gonna see him
Actually,
ride
big
a
round,
stinger
though.
into round 4.
That result fuck.
Expect too much of a
Good,
pace shift
good
here,
turret
but-
break. Really good turret break. Same
I mean,
default
on the-
again from these guys.
Early round protocols here, Paper X dealing with the turret nice and early.
Oh, we're
here.
fighting C.
Just a piece out. Juicy's been shut down.
Shot! Shot! Shot!
Contact. It's stunning. And it's rewarded.
Don't,
with 2
I'm not gonna
kills.
say anything.
This is that evolution to Paper X we love now getting to watch, right? It's not just that mechanical talent, that aggression.
Thing is, we
They have
scrimmed
these
these guys.
set
We knew they were gonna
pieces
do
like
that.
to run every
We
now
knew
and then,
that they
and it
like going
wasn't
C
overly complex.
on result rounds.
And that was a mistake. What's that?
Wait.
Catching them asleep at the wheel there, Mike. That's going to haunt them. And an overstep. Unnecessary. This feels like a fumble, Mike. Now, it looks like Patman might be the saving grace to this, though.
Lysol's read it.
Lysol has read it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, no way.
This is a fumble for Paper X. And they
No way we're doing this early. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way. That's not even my fault and you know it. That's not my fault and you know it. I still believe in David. He has thorns for door and a wall for door. He has thorns for door, wall for door. Oh my god, he's gonna read the B hit.
Set up,
But
just
they're going
outside
A. They're
C.
actually hitting A.
Actually find themselves a
I don't
foul
even
here.
blame
Right,
Damon for
lockdown,
thinking they're gonna go
50
B when they see those
The
thorns.
lockdown office as well, you're right.
No, that is not my fault. They tossed the round by themselves. That is not my fault.
Well for YU, but it's
That is 100% not my fault. They continue to fight C. Like, Alex is
leading back
raging
through
right now.
towards the side. Problem is their utility
If
is
Lysor
away.
dies, this round is won.
I find it tricky. Position now given away, and you can see Lysor should be the checkmate. There's that layer of util from YU. Isolated and alone.
Pause?
And a
Alex,
devastating
pause?
mistake there from Paper X. Credit towards
That
the
is not my
relocation,
fault!
But they cannot be dropping
They
the ball
tossed a
down.
5v3! Look!
This is exactly the sort of
Look,
thing
we're
about
chilling
before this
here.
map started. Paper X being aggressive, picking apart this slow default. and
What is
looking
this?
for
What
control,
is
but
Jason
here,
doing?
I mean, both players. Smoke
smoke
drops,
hand.
yeah.
सब बदला
I mean,
है
that's
सब
just
भाई डिस्कॉर्ड आ रहा सिद्धू क्या हो गया
That is outrageous to see somebody caught off guard like that.
यार खड़ी क्यों जाते हैं
Top
थोड़ी
of the
देर में?
box.
Oh man, no.
Insult to injury as well. They're up out their seats.
Yeah.
They're giving it. 'Cause you know that's the ones that are going to tilt you. But back in, PaperX have a very strong mental. They're not going to break off that.
If we can win this round right now.
But they won't.
Oh my god, Ilya,
PaperX
please
needs
get
to
this
kind
kill.
of reignite
Ilya,
a
please,
little bit
please,
of
we
that
just need
focus.
one.
You can't get lazy in this. You've got to
Fuck.
stay lethal.
He's so low. He's so low,
Think-
chat.
tries to do a
Can't do
little bit of
anything.
early work, but
I'm not gonna lie, this Wolves default's actually getting annoying now. They don't give up early kills except for that last round, and then we tossed that one too. They don't really give up, and it's only because we trapped C.
Out on top.
In general, they're not giving up early kills at all.
It's not there for PaperX.
No.
Prowler will force something even deeper here.
It's just a good exec. It's just a good exec.
Potentially going to be. Oh, actually, the TP comes across from Lysol, so I still have somebody to back.
I think we
initially.
paused.
And actually, Lockdown invested here, fully respecting.
That's good.
Santiago
They
once
use
again.
Killjoy ult. That's good.
They're aware of the threat of that previous round. Yeah.
You've got to. I mean, PaperX, you said it right. Those are the sort of
Jinx
rounds
monster.
sometimes
No,
they
that
get
is
the
not my
scariest
fucking
in
fault,
the
and you
post.
know it.
just do PC.
Like,
now,
if you
Wolves
talk to Alex, Alex isn't
Finding
blaming me for that
stability
one.
here in the post plant. They've still got to keep it in mind that there is danger. Plenty through Waterfall. 4-1 split
Oh my
on
God,
the
Luna's in the
retake
net.
now. Juicy
Is she?
turns attention. Smokes great from them. Labored on the spray.
Wait.
Batman's got two.
Batman has got two. Maybe a chance.
Oh
It
my
feels like it's dwindling. These opportunities
Let's just pause.
passing
Let's
by
just pause
them.
and talk about it.
As it looks like 4-1 will be on the board. And I'm waiting to see a timeout soon enough here. As something's on one.
It's fine. Just died a bomb. I like
Gotta
this.
get
I like this a
locked
lot
in.
from Ilya.
Is this
Oh, is he saving this gun? No, he's not.
pass them by here?
No way. No way he
Silver
gets out.
lining, the best
Oh, he
they
did
can
get
hope
out.
for as Wolves off to the ideal start. Like, look, I know all of us have been enjoying this Wolves run. I think most of us thought this is where it probably ends.
Hello?
You could argue someone said that about Gen G too,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
at 4-1, I'm paying attention.
ठीक है
I remember.
आ गया
Is it weird I'm not worried?
Pull this off.
नहीं इस पे
Is it
देख रहा
weird
हूँ
that
तूने साले दूसरे की स्ट्रीम पे चला रखी है
अबे तुम लोग आई नहीं मैं बोर हो रहा था
Is anyone else worried?
On the line. And
I don't. I don't feel like it's worried.
क्या करना है
We're
तुम
literally-
अपना स्ट्रीम करोगे
Big sigh of
कि
relief.
मेरी मैं स्ट्रीम
Escape
करूँ
that once more.
इट्स
Like,
बीन
look,
सो लॉन्ग मैं तो तुमसे बात करते करते टीवी पे देखूंगा
हाँ तो वो सही है फिर तो
मैं तो यही देख रहा हूँ YouTube पे तेरे वाला मतलब तू मेरे को देख रहा है
4-1 to
स्ट्रीम
kick
में
off Lotus here. PaperX. I mean, you don't ever really humble PaperX. They will continue
मैं तो
pressuring like this.
देख
तू
तू देख
टीवी पे क्या देख रहा है मेरी देख रहा है कि मेरी वाली देख रहा है
May
अभी
lead you to believe it's a
लैपटॉप पे
slow
टीवी देख रहा
round.
हूँ
TP's actually stuck it, Lysol. Bold in approach.
And that was pinged so quickly
Yeah.
as well. It looked like so aware of this, and whatever the set plan was,
Never
feels like
mind.
PaperX read that.
I think it's on the back of the
It's a
scenes.
delay,
Everybody
yeah.
swing out from B there. That maybe they feel like the extremity is going
कैसे
to be
देखे
तो
we
मैं
can
अब
start off,
स्क्रीन स्ट्रीम कर
but
लेता
shuts
हूँ
that down.
हाँ ऐसे कर लेते
So
screen
not, but
stream
if
क्या है
really fun,
मतलब
I want to see
ये
discipline
आज
from
ये क्या है?
PaperX here.
क्या
I want to
भेजा
see
हुआ है?
fumbles. I don't want to see mistakes.
Isolation.
It certainly was. Now, Forsaken is going to do some good chip damage as well. Look at CUFA Baby down
Next
on
to the ground.
only 26.
WL
Spring's position given
Boys.
away. Look where the spot. Oh! What is that? Ridiculous. And a 2v3 is not impossible. So they are just gunning it, right? They are running their little.
भाई अभी शुरू में तक गंदा थ्रो किया ना
They're going to leave
PRX
one
ने
behind. Why
एक
you?
चार
Actually, the tap of the
जा
spikes. Drawn out the ultimate from Divide.
I mean,
Nightfall here from the plant as well.
oh, the pathing. This is now getting really dangerous. But why you? Set up for motion.
Nice.
No. Divide, very diligent. And
Nice.
nice from PaperX. They pulled it together there. You're starting to see a little
अभी
bit
सिद्धू
of
पता क्या हुआ?
synergy shining.
And the composure as well.
हेलो
Don't overinvest in this early round aggression.
ऐसे तो के पास
इधर ही तो हूँ।
अच्छा बात
हेलो
Peel away.
हाँ मैं कह रहा था कि भाई अभी क्या हुआ 5v3 थ्रो कर दिया भाई बहुत दिल है
Potentially something up towards Evan. There was a couple of people charging out, like he said.
कमबैक किंग्स नहीं है
instantly
क्या ये
pinged.
लोग
कमबैक किंग नहीं है भाई थ्रोअर एलीट से
Can't
हैं
really fault the approach here, but
Elite
bold
से
to stick a TP into the back lines.
भाई ओढ़े लेने के लिए कैसा भाई
Not close, but I like seeing those fundamentals come together for PaperX though, right? Doubling up, even in that chaos of potential plant on towards that B site. No, they pop the ult, they still stay very close. And credit to Divide. I know it's only one kill, but him catching YU basically keeps them safe.
मैंने मम्मी को बुला लिया अब
Otherwise,
जीतेगी
this
TRX
kill right
भाई
here,
मॉमी तो कंटेंट है
I
भाई
find that to be the most imperative of all. Very
अब
heads up
जीतेगी
there.
TRX
Any feeling they would try to
यार ये
get
मुझे
the
बहुत
player
चुत्तर
behind
लगता है भाई
themselves,
गोल्स वाले
Still not fussed
बहुत
about
हीरो
it,
बनता है भाई
still
ये
chilling.
कि तो गांड फटेगी वेरी सून
Yeah.
The attacking side as well. drawing board though here. Well, that's close to a full purchase.
PRX जिंग देख जिसकी तू बात करता है PRX जिंग.
PRX जिंग है भाई गोल्ड प्लेयर तो. जिंग और Forsaken.
He's actually confirmed any damage on the side of walls. Activity once more as well, and active clearance out past mound.
This could be nasty. Actually sees, and the ratio is perfect. Jing gets up to
It's a 2 for 2.
How the hell did they get 2 back?
तुम देख ली नाइट मार्केट
Could
अपनी.
say almost favouring Paper X in that regard, but something he plays
सुंदर
in.
पीसी ओ
Angles like that, this man hits those
सुंदर पीसी आ गया ना.
mechanically sharp as ever.
रात मार्केट में क्या है?
Read what they wanted.
मेरे को तो वो है सिद्धू नाइफ बहुत सी मैंने ले लिया.
And why you?
दिखाओ.
तेरे को हाँ दिखा.
Trying to work
तेरे को नहीं आया शुभम देखा नहीं अभी.
मैंने शोम को भेजा है दिखाता हूँ इसके बाद.
ला दे आईडी दे कुछ. ला.
कुछ ही देखूंगा बाद में.
ला दे. ला.
कुछ देखूंगा.
दे.
चला स्ट्रीम कर. स्ट्रीम कर. स्ट्रीम कर.
20 seconds.
भाई फिर इल्जाम मत डाल दो चोरी का.
खेलियो मत मेरी आईडी से.
हमें चोरी का इल्जाम मत डालियो भाई. ये तेरे को दिया था.
छोड़ मैं अभी पीछे थोड़े दिन में कर ही लूंगा वैसे भी.
खत्म हो जाएगी.
कितने दिन रह गए?
कलेक्ट हो जाएगा.
स्टे साइन इन नहीं करूंगा यार. दे चल जल्दी यार.
Yeah, he's got to go for it. No chance. Well handled by Paper X, closing in on the scoreline.
Moms.
Look for that composure.
Vamos.
Building up a little bit of a cushion.
मोमो भाई क्या लगता है कौन जीतेगा?
That's where you look towards.
बड़ा डर लग रहा है. ज्यादा बिल आने वाला है.
Towards the end of the round.
बहुत डर लग रहा है.
सट्टा किस पे लगाना है?
Finding two hits.
सच्चा भाई मैं तो PRX भाई.
Little trap
टेंस
piece outside B.
सट्टेबाजी करी होगी पक्का देखिए.
टेंस तो भाई काइडी की गोद में रह के सट्टेबाजी कर रहा हूँ.
और अपोजिट टीम पे काइडी ने करी होगी कि कोई एक तो जीतेगी तो उनमें से.
Round 8 again.
पैसा घर में ही रहेगा.
Sample size, I guess, already in the first half here. Maybe a little bit of an adjustment towards the latter rounds. As you know, purchase is going to be available here for all, so ideally
इसी चला रखा मैंने.
towards round 9 here in terms of any game plan adjustment. I guess actually that was the first time
छोटे भाई को भेज रहा मैं आईडी वाले छोटे भाई को बिल भेज रहा
It has been kind of in their face. Credit to Paper X for being able to learn on the fly. Again, this kind of like 6th and 7th round, obviously. Everyone wants to give them the stability here, but I do want to see what the reaction is from them. Again, it does feel like that.
तो बिजी है भाई.
It's not as lethal as it could be. I mean, you throw in a Viper with it, right? We've seen what that can do, but still, as it stands, it's kind of cutting those options today. It feels like the pressure would be that see it. But it's the re-aggresses from Paper X. Very little fear, even in those high-risk scenarios.
Give me fast, bro.
They're a bit more used to it, I guess, at this point, and so will they be now.
Achal, give me fast,
3
bro.
to 4. Just Sheriffs.
कैसा विश्वम भाई ऑफिस से खेलता है.
348-046.
348-046.
Both these teams have so many
मैं
reps
सुबह से
this
3-4
year.
बार बाहर गया. मैं शाम को डीमार्ट
14 for
2
Paper
घंटे
X,
लगा के मेरी हालत खराब हो
12 Wolves.
Yeah.
So even if you're in attacking half,
सामान यार और क्या
A
गांव
lead,
में डीमार्ट.
doesn't matter what it is.
क्या पता बैंगलोर का तो क्या पता क्या करना
कैसे मैं डीमार्ट क्या करने जाऊंगा. मैं अभी शिफ्ट हूँ सामान ही नहीं दूंगा.
ग्रोसरीज है कुछ और सामान हो
नलके नुलके ठीक करने होंगे वहाँ के. इसके अब इसलिए गया.
Nice go, let's go. Bye.
मैं तो 10 बज गया.
किसने बुलाया?
भाई तुम्हें पता है स्विगी वालों ने क्या गान बनाई अपनी आज?
मेरे साथ तो रोज कर रहे हैं
भाई. मैं तो गुस्सा हो गया भाई बहुत ज्यादा. हाँ
मेरे तो हर रोज बड़ा अच्छा.
मैं ऑर्डर कर रहा था ठीक है. मेरे से गलती से ना 780 का ऑर्डर हो गया पिज्जा. और मैंने कहा तो मैं खा भी नहीं पाऊंगा यार. और मैंने फिर और भाई एकदम से उसी टाइम पे 30 सेकंड में कुछ ऐसा होता है ना कैंसिल करना होता है.
स्विगी में नहीं होता है. मेरे साथ भी यही होता है.
मैंने बोला भाई वर्स्ट कंपनी एवर, वर्स्ट स्विगी. आई विल प्रेफर जोमेटो फ्रॉम नाउ ऑन. बोलते यू आर अ वैल्यूएबल कस्टमर सर. लेट मी सी व्हाट कैन आई डू. उसके बाद उसने 2 सेकंड भी नहीं रुका वो बंदा. उसने फिर मुझे मेरे पैसे वापस करवा दिए. इनके हाथ में होता है भाई.
मेरे साथ तो नहीं हुआ था भाई. मेरे साथ नहीं हुआ था क्योंकि मेरे साथ तो स्विगी का भी इतनी बार सीन हो गया जब से मैं इधर आया. इधर बहुत
तेरे साथ तो शुभम रस तेरे साथ तो
लेट हो गया
सीन होता ना.
अभी परसों क्या हुआ रिसेंटली मैं कुछ खाने को मंगा रहा था और वो बंदी की ना जो वो यूट्यूब पे खाना लेके आते हैं वही चोरी हो गई. मैं उसको फोन कर रहा हूँ. खाना लिया घंटा हो गया. कह रहे सर कैंसिल करो सर मेरी बाइक ही कोई ले गया. तो वो स्विगी वाले बोल रहे हैं सर कैंसिल मत करो. अगर आपको खाना आ जाएगा तो हम आपको 40 रुपये का कूपन देंगे. मैं जो 40 रुपये क्या करूँगा यार. भूख लग रही है. बहुत चीज हो गई. बहुत देर निकाली स्विगी वालों को कि मैं आज
उसके साथ तो बेचारे बहुत बुरा हुआ है.
As soon as that nightfall
2-3 बार हो गए
caught
स्विगी
how
वाला
many
सीन मेरे
4
साथ
players
लगातार
instantly went for it. Now, not to
जोमेटो से
be
मंगाया कर
Wolves,
तू
2
रहा
heads up for that.
अरे
And
अब तो
Dust hasn't
शुभम
even settled
सुनने में आ
for
रहा था कि रैपिडो वाले भी
rotations
कोड
are
इसमें
here.
घुस गए
Device
कोड
back
की
over. He was solid before this nice
यार ये बातें
और
कर रहा है कि
चार्जेस
मम्मी
बहुत
तो यार
कम
स्ट्रीम देखना है मेरी चुपचाप
to break.
मैं तो देख ही रहा हूँ पर ऋषि भाई बहुत कम हो गए उनके चार्जेस पता है आपको
There it
किसके?
is. Forces them off. Spring.
रैपिडो
They
घुस रहा
seem
है
so
कोड
अबे
डिलीवरी
यार मम्मी चुप रहे यार
They've
तू
seen
तो
Batman
बातें
as
वही
well.
करता है यार
Position now given, and look at why you.
So
जनरल इन्फॉर्मेशन दे रहा हूँ भाई
So
The
nasty.
critical
And
round
at
है
this point, they want to pivot. They want to go back towards B. It does put into something's hand. Spring.
Oh fuck
It's gorgeous from
भाई
Spring. Lurks on lunch, but something still stands.
पागल है क्या
Caught
साला
between
ये
a rock and a hard place. Where do they go? Back towards C. Safety on that C site. You know,
दूसरी
fancy
कौन सी टीम है
walking
ऋषि
into
भाई
something like
Wolves.
this. So the plant's in, and he's left in a 1v4.
चाइना की है ना
लल्लू
वो
पंजू
साला।
नाम
Let's
बोल
go
फ्री
and see.
वाले बोल पर लल्लू पंजू से
on the X-ray. Why you
अच्छा अच्छा
already
सिद्धू
wrapping
अच्छा
him?
अच्छा अच्छा
और
He's got a
टेंशन
turret here
सट्टेबाजी
to
करी है मोमो
play contact off as well. Might even just you know, to pop
तो
किस पे
खेलना
लगाया
आता
है
नहीं साले को तुक्के से 3-4 मैच
We'll
जीत
get the
गया
sound
लाइव
cue
अपनी स्ट्रीम पे
regardless.
उसके बाद खेलता ही
Now
नहीं
relaying
पता
that
चल जाएगा
information.
एक आईडी बता दी
Comes through.
God, his positioning.
Yeah, and this
वो
is
4
just
क्लिप्स दिखा दिखा के काइडे को बोला शादी करने में
खड़े क्यों रहे हैं लोग यार और ये बंदा जो दूसरा वाला खड़ा होता है ना ये वाला ही खड़ा क्यों होता है ये
वो ये तो ऋषभ भी लग रहा है थोड़ा थोड़ा
Yeah.
Spring just comes alive.
And it feels like this was a
ये
whole
शुभम लग रहा
book in one round.
यार ये
right?
पता नहीं
Chapter
कैसे
by
लग
chapter
रहा
at this beginning, the box apparently being on Wolves'
ये
side.
मोमो
And then you had the TP coming in, you had the Nightfall
Oye,
coming out.
तुम
This
ये नहीं
all
बोल
happened.
सकते कि मैं भी हूँ
All of
कहीं
this was in the same round. And again, that paranoid being just tilted up, it felt like they were so aware. There's the wall.
Catman's on a reload.
ये गलत था भाई
So Forsaken fully
क्या कर
committed
रहे हैं?
towards that. They're both spamming it.
Don't
I
do
mean,
that.
there's an opportunity to potentially bait into that.
Oh,
One person
fuck.
sprays,
हीरो
but
बन रहा है साले
something
हंस रहे हैं भाई
creepy around 10.
Timeout seeming to work well, at least for these early couple of exchanges, right?
वैसे तो कुछ तो डेक में कमी आ रही है
वो तो डेक में क्या कमी है
Never see Paper X really relent in
मैंने
that
दोबारा
regard.
चेंज किया पर मतलब अब 5000 के ऊपर तो बढ़ ही
वो
नहीं
तेरे
पा रहा है
डेक में एक कार्ड की कमी है तेरे डेक में 7 ही कार्ड्स हैं
Rounds in a row.
I think यही जाएंगे लोग
अरे नहीं वो तो अभी बीच में एक 7 कार्ड नहीं डाले अभी एक तो निकाला मैंने बीच में आ गया
डाल पे डाल
Holding him, waiting for that reaggress, which is coming.
सात कार्ड
And
निकला
again, they're so prepared.
तो होता है वो पहले
आता ही हो
Playbook, and they
अपनी
understand
मर्जी से
it
3
well.
या 4 कार्ड लेके जा
Still
सकते थे
got to handle the players on the other side.
क्या
Great shot from Batman.
Starting में
But
game
it's
की।
traded. And the numbers
नहीं तो,
simply so
ऐसा नहीं?
advantageous. A quick rotate off the back of once again wide loose space.
नहीं यार ठाक मत प्लीज यार तू रात को प्लीज
Tricky. Still not easy on this though, is it? It's
ओ ओ
क्या डालूं
भाई तुमने देखा क्या किया उसने
लिटरली ओडिन इतनी सही चलाता है ना भाई
अबे ओटीटी तुमने वो देखा उससे पहले क्या किया उसने
you know where to be looking.
वो यहाँ पे था शुभम जहाँ पे भी केजे है ना
He herds them close.
यहाँ से उसने बीच में स्मोक किया और उसने अपने यहीं पे इधर ही टीपी मारी ताकि उनको लगे कि वो वहाँ ओ फक गया है
And now the plant on the line though. Forsaken could speed up here.
तो तू क्या डालूं मैं इसमें बता या तो मेगन ने
ओह शिट
Spring again. Wolves.
एफर्ट कम से इसका सही होता है
यार इसके तो चार्टे मारने का मन कर रहा है दो
Blow for
वो
blow.
टेस्ला
This
रहने दो वो
exchange is
टेस्ला हटा दे
beautiful to just watch from the minimap. Why
ले अब क्या डालूं
threading
दो
the
बची
दोनों
अब
से एक
जगह
चीज हटा दे
Small.
दोनों बिल्डिंग में से
That's how he gets
ठीक
found.
है तू अब डाल दे मोमो
But again, it's a similar thing. Paper X, they lose one, they stack up 3 to actively
ये गलत
reclear
बनाया
that
है।
space. And ultimately, again,
एक एलिक्सिर वाला
feels like
स्केलेटन
they're
डाल ले मोमो
optimized in
बात
this
मान
round.
एक एलिक्सिर वाला
Because
स्केलेटन
of YU
तो क्या लेता है
now sitting at 11 and 5, leading
उससे डिस्ट्रैक्ट
the
करने के लिए
board for Wolves.
उससे पता क्या होगा तेरे सही वाले कार्ड दोबारा दोबारा जल्दी साइकिल
Plus
होते
the
हैं
executioner getting plenty of
Skeleton,
shots to the back of the
skeleton,
head.
शुभम एक बात बता अपर सेमीफाइनल के बाद ये लोग नीचे जाएंगे क्या
It's kinda, it feels like it came out of that timeout.
है शुभम ये जो भी हारेगा
हाँ नीचे जाएंगे
अच्छा तो स्केलेटन में
ओह तो इनको एक और चांस मिलेगा राइट
स्केलेटन नहीं मिल रहा है
एक और चांस रहता है इनका
आइस
और फिर रीमैच
Comes through, they know Paper X is going to
और फिर
reclear.
रीमैच
So there's
और
going to
अगर
be
जो
यार स्केलेटन दे दो तो मेरे पास फिर भी
उससे डिस्ट्रैक्ट किया
यार ये मोमे उफ
It's very impressive to watch.
क्या बातें कर रहे हो वो क्लैश रॉयल खेलने आएगा तो क्लैश
You have to look at the names they've taken down to get to this.
शायद तो कोई
point.
और भी ऑनलाइन है यहाँ पे
Perfect sense.
कौन है
Liquid said G2. I mean, they're a dangerous team.
अरे मैं
You know,
बहुत
if
थक
you
गया यार
want to
नेट
talk
में
about
काम
all these
किया
kind of intelligent
तेरी बात
teams
सही
that
लग
play
रहा है
that,
इसको पता हुआ है
quote unquote Valorant. they've fallen.
जैसे तू मिली नहीं स्केलेटन कहाँ गया यार?
ऑफिस बुला लिया
यार मोमो को म्यूट कर रहा हूँ एक सेकंड
Ready for what PaperX like, understand the tendencies.
Yes, but actually refining some of the things that we've seen them adapt here in Toronto, which is actually what's so refreshing to see again on a dream run like this, an underdog dark horse, but actually improving game by game. Upsets along the way, sure, but actually showing they've got their head screwed on.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Now for PaperX, so once again you kind of go into the archives, right? As much as everyone likes to look at these guys' underdogs, they've had to rebuild. That is true. Braden Patman was fantastic at work. We've all seen the difference in their play style as of late. They're starting to look much better overall. These guys have sat in finals. These guys have been in champions finals. They know what this sort of pressure is like. They are never going to be the underdogs in my